everybody. My name is Greg Copeland, managing partner of Reuben Allen. Uh, we are law firm consultants, also along with our sister company, Marshall Graham. And today, just wanted to jump on and talk about something that has come up. And it's the end of the year, and everyone's refocusing, re, recalibrating um, who they are, who their firm is, what it is. And I just wanted to talk about some fears that uh, small law firm owners may have. And it's basically, how do I grow without losing who we are as a firm? How do we grow without losing our law firm culture? And this is one of the biggest fears that small law firm owners have when they think about growth. I'm going to lose, the culture or those things that makes my firm special. And it's a real fear. And honestly, it, it's valid because when you grow without intention, it, it can absolutely change who you are as a firm. If you don't uh, grow authentically, it can change who you are as a firm. Uh, but there is good news in that, and that is that you can scale as a law firm owner and keep what I would call the soul and the culture of your firm intact. You just have to learn how to grow it the right way. And how you do that basically is the first step is sitting down, thinking about it, and defining your culture, who your firm is. Um, and it doesn't mean, the poster or the slogan on your website or the social media. Uh, I mean, just sit down, think about and write down the behaviors of your firm, the values of your firm, the expectations of your firm, and what you and your team do and live every day. You can ask yourself questions like, what do we stand for? Uh, what does doing great work mean here at this firm in particular? Um, Define it as it relates to your firm. Uh, how do we treat clients? How do we treat each other as team members? And once you define that, now you have something uh, to protect as you grow. The next step for that is to hire, and it's a mistake that people often do. I need someone. I need to hire right away. They look at resumes and they want to bring someone in, and that's good. You need to have the skills as an attorney to function, but to preserve that law firm culture, you need to hire culture first and skills second. I want to repeat that. Hire culture first and skills second. Because the skills, they can be taught. The culture can't. You have to find someone that fits personality wise, um, value wise into your firm. Um, a small law firm lives and dies by its first five or six hires. Um, you have to look for people who align with your values, with your mission, with your style of practicing law, with all those things that you wrote down about what do we stand for, what does it mean to do great work, how do we treat clients, how do we treat each other. If someone is technically excellent, great lawyer, great writer, legal writer, but maybe they undermine the culture of your firm, that's going to cost you more in the long run than any training, mentoring budget ever will. Uh, because a great culture is built by you as the law firm owner or leader choosing the right people and not just choosing qualified people. Another big step in this in scaling and growing as a law firm is you have to create the systems. You have to systemize uh, the things that are important. And a lot of times, culture in that firm gets lost when everyone's doing things differently. If everyone has a different intake process or a client communication process, a different billing uh, process, billing schedule. So you want to systemize the things that matter most. And as I said, those things are client communication, intake, case management, file organization, billing. It's your firm's way of how it works. And to systemize that to make sure it fits in with the culture and make sure everyone is following the same path, the same process, the same standards. And it protects your culture as you bring on new attorneys or new staff. Um, Another thing that makes small law firms great is how connected everyone seems to feel. Hopefully, your firm, everyone seems connected because it is small. It's not this 1,200 attorney firm. Um, the litigator in your firm knows the transactional person. If you have those two different practice areas in a small firm, um, you lose that connection when you stop communicating it, and you have to communicate as a small firm even when you're growing. So the same way you communicate when it's two of you, you should communicate just like that when it's 10. So, as you grow, you can set things like hold regular team huddles, celebrate wins of the attorneys, the paralegals, the legal assistants, celebrate those wins publicly. Share those visions and goals. Hey, this is why we're here. This is what we're looking for. It's just not our slogan. This is who we are. And often, please, as a law firm owner, a law firm leader, you ask for feedback. See what the team is thinking, how they feel. Try to get a grip on a handle on what's working and what's not. And culture isn't built by just shooting out memos or emails and thinking, hey, that's what it is. It's built with conversation back and forth between team members. Um, and always remember that you as the owner, you as the law firm leader, it's you who sets the tone. Um, and one thing, when I get new clients and they complain about, uh, and I guess complain is the wrong word, they have issues with what their team members are doing or how an attorney is performing or how an attorney is communicating with clients or giving feedback or their billing habits. Um, I let them know that this is a reflection of you. Your culture, your firm culture is a reflection of you because you set it the standard. You started this thing, and how it has evolved or devolved is a reflection on you. So, if as a firm owner, you're stressed, you're reactive, you're inconsistent, your team's going to be that way too. If you model accountability, you model clarity, respect within the team, your team's going to follow that as well. Uh, when you grow, it doesn't change your culture. You have to shape it every day, basically. So as a law firm, as a small law firm, you can absolutely grow without losing your culture. What you just have to do is you have to define it, you have to protect it, you have to hire for it, you have to systemize it, and most importantly, as a law firm owner, you have to live it. You can't create this culture, these values, this mission statement, whatever it is, and you don't live by it as the law firm owner. Um, the growth doesn't have to dilute who you are. If anything, it should make your culture stronger. And what's one part of your firm culture that you should never want to lose? You should think about that. So think about that as a law firm owner. What is there one part of my culture as I grow that I absolutely never want to lose? And you guys can let me know. Love to hear your thoughts. So, uh, this is what we do at Reuben Allen. We're here to help you. If you have any questions, please feel free to book a free consultation. We're here to talk. It's all good. See you next time. Thank you.